Hello, church. Welcome to the end of another week. I am excited about this Sunday and hope you'll be joining us for online worship as we remember Jesus' baptism and will take time to reaffirm our own baptism. Even if you haven't been baptized before, this is something for you to take part in. We invite everyone to have a bowl of water with them as they prepare for worship on Sunday at 10 o'clock. Of course, those worship services continue to remain on Facebook or YouTube. You can find them through our website as well. And so we hope that you will join us. I'm really thankful. You can tell behind me, our Christmas decorations have come down. I'm thankful for Kay O'Byrne and her team from the Altar Guild who were kind enough to take time both to decorate and also to take those back down. And so we just know that often there's so many people working behind the scenes for many of the things that we have happening and are doing. And so as we enter into this new year, I am looking forward to all the things that we have continued to do during this COVID experience, all the while being hopeful that the time is drawing nearer and nearer that we can all be back together again. We know that the vaccines have started to be rolled out. In fact, today, in just a little while, I believe Bob Van Zant, there may be a couple others from the Healthy Church team, are taking part in a conversation that the state is hosting for faith leaders with Dr. Fauci to hear more about the vaccine and the rollout and to answer questions. And so we hope to glean some things from that experience. And while we're talking about the Healthy Church team, though we are still remaining solely online for worship experiences right now, we are finalizing the draft of our plan that has to be approved by our district superintendent, Pastor Kim, in order for us to be able to resume in-person services. And so we are finalizing that draft and going to be sending it off to her so that we're ready when we discern the time is right to begin to offer some in-person worship services. And all the while, we are doing lots of work right now to be able to be prepared to offer hybrid worship, which means that we'll have opportunity for in-person and still continue online worship, because we know that it is not going to be an immediate shift and change to have just everybody back in the sanctuary again. I don't have a date for any of that for you right now. Obviously, right now, it's not safe with all the numbers of cases that we see. But just to let you know where we're at with that. And then also just continue to be in prayer for our nation and for our church. We are still in need of 2 members to join the leadership board. And last week, I know it was New Year's, if you didn't have a chance to look at the e-news that was sent out on Tuesday of that week, I believe that was the 29th, if I'm not mistaken, of December, I invite you to go back and try to find that, or perhaps even ask us for a new copy if you didn't receive it. There's an important video message on there for me, and I hope you take time to look through it. I also had information about Charge Conference for us, so you can look at what leadership looks like for this year and our budget and some other important items that were handed out during Charge Conference in December. So those are the few things I wanted to make sure we all knew, and to know that also in the midst of all that is around us, that we continue to stay connected as a church family, and I'm so thankful for that. Last night I met with the board to have what's called our pastor preference conversation, and that's around appointment making and to be able to give input to the district superintendent and to the bishop. And it was just a wonderful, I won't just say lovely, it was a wonderful conversation, and we were able to talk about where we see the church right now and the needs for the church. And we were able to celebrate things that we've been able to do in the last year, and we know what challenges exist for us as well. And we just pray that you all are joining us in prayer as we continue to move forward in these days and start thinking about what church will look like and be like on the other side of all of this. Because we know God's doing something right now, and God is working through all of this. And I just give thanks for all of you, for the ways that you stay connected, the ways that you do jump into ministry opportunities that we have, and continue to support our shared mission and ministry through your continued giving. And so friends, be well, be safe, and I look forward to being with you on Sunday.